Uncover the mystery of Russia's supreme commander. Who is he? Entering the 27th day of Russia's offensive in Ukraine, the United States, US, does not know whether the Kremlin has a military commander responsible for leading the war in its neighboring country. Until now, the Russian troops look disorganized. This can be seen from the units that participated in the Russian attack in Ukraine have failed to connect. The US judged they appeared to be acting independently without a thorough operational design. According to two US defense officials, without top-level commanders on the ground, units from different Russian military districts operating in different parts of Ukraine appear to be competing for resources rather than coordinating their efforts. Russia is experiencing tremendous difficulty with command and control during this operation at all echelons, said a US source familiar with the situation on the ground. Some of it may be due to Ukraine's own actions. Russian troops also appear to have significant communication problems. Soldiers and commanders sometimes use commercial cell phones and other unsecured lines to talk to each other. This made the communications easier to intercept and helped the Ukrainians develop targets for their own counterattack. The retired military in the US also said the same thing. Retired US Army General David Petraeus said Sunday, their command and control has been damaged. Retired Lieutenant General Mark Hartling, the former commander of the US Army in Europe, said coordinating operations along a front line measuring more than 1,000 miles required extensive communications capabilities and command, control and intelligence resources that Russia lacked. One of the principles of war is unity of command, Hartling said. That means someone has to take overall responsibility for coordinating attacks, direct logistics, reservist force commitments, measures of success and failure of the various wings of operations and adjusting actions accordingly. While it is possible Russia secretly appointed a top commander to oversee the attack on Ukraine, even if the US was unable to identify the individual, the state of combat operations would indicate he is incompetent, according to Hartling. I can't see that anything the Navy does is coordinated with anything the Air Force does or anything the Army does, said retired Lieutenant General Ben Hodges, another former US Army commander in Europe. On the ground, Russian troops are also reportedly often cut off from their senior commanders, another source said. People on the ground are out and they have the goals, but they have no way of replying to the radio if something goes wrong, said another source familiar with intelligence. Russia's attacks on Ukraine so far have been marked by heavy casualties among top Kremlin officers. Read, it's crazy that Putin wants to be removed from the chair of the Russian president. The Ukrainians say they killed 5 Russian generals during the first 3 weeks of the war, a claim that has not been independently confirmed. One of them was Colonel Sergei Sukharev, commander of Russia's elite air unit, who died fighting in Ukraine. This was reported through Russia's regional state TV network GTRK Kostroma on Thursday.